country's peak time, with Chinese New Year celebrations underway. The government and industry are working together in an attempt to mitigate further losses.
Do you know where it goes?
The government's multi-billion-dollar investment into transport infrastructure in high-growth areas is its big opening splash. That's according to one economist, with this year's election looming.
And I'm not overly negative about this package because it is a much-needed boost to infrastructure in New Zealand. You know, we've got massive problems with congestion, connectivity, all those bits and pieces. And we've been waiting for a long time for government to catch up. You know, we've been telling them, invest more, because New Zealand will grow better as a result of it.
Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern says the funding injection for transport and infrastructure in high-growth areas is about more than just roads.
Over $1 billion in rail, taking us to $4 billion spent on rail, and again, 66% reduction in carbon emissions from focus on those areas.
Is the door closed?
So that's one part. Second, of course, alongside we're building a bus cycle and walking, and also the work that we're doing to focus on low emissions of EV vehicles. We have to think about that too.
But National's Deputy Leader, Paula Bennett, is concerned that any action will be taken.
Hopefully want the roads built. Gosh, the country needs them. I still worry that they're actually going to be built. I mean, they say 12 billion, yet they're only spending sort of 6 on roads. They sort of try and talk it up as being the biggest and the best and other priorities. And I'm not if you really want something built, you vote National.
The rapid increase in gang violence is mainly driven by the abundance of illegal drugs in New Zealand communities. That's according to the police, following a number of recent turf wars in Bohana and heightened tension in Dukes Bay.
People involved in organised crime, including gangs, and I'm not saying they're going to involve in organised crime, but those who choose to be, are selling drugs. This ends up at turf wars, and that brings violence in the community. So we have to look at that and say, we're doing a lot in terms of that enforcement space.
It's full steam ahead for Brexit as members of the European Parliament have approved the withdrawal agreement. The deal, which sees Britain leaving the European Union, was passed by 621 votes to 49 at the Historic Assembly in Brussels. Parliament members broke out in song as the result was announced. It also marked the final time that Britain's MPs will take part in lawmaking in Belgium's capital.
You want to ban our national flags, but we're going to wave you goodbye. We'll look forward in the future to working with you.
The UK will leave the EU on Saturday night, New Zealand time. Palestinians have labelled United States President Donald Trump's peace plan for the Middle East as a conspiracy. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas said Jerusalem was not for sale. Mr. Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu proposed a Palestinian state and the recognition of Israeli sovereignty over West Bank settlements yesterday. The president said Jerusalem would remain Israel's undivided capital. Palestinians have protested against the announcement. And Otago University Professor Robert Patton says the plan's highly realistic from the president's perspective.
From the Palestinians' point of view, this plan was dead on arrival. They played no part in its formulation, and they certainly do not like the approach of the Americans, who have, by their steps, shown they've got little concern for Palestinian self-determination.
The biggest and most complex survey is underway in West Antarctica on a major glacier that's disappearing more quickly than previously thought. Scientists are facing brutal conditions to conduct the study on the melting Thwaites Glacier. The BBC's Justin Rollins reports.
Antarctica is the stormiest continent on Earth, and West Antarctica is the most remote and stormy part of the world, which makes it an exceptionally tough place to do scientific research.
So we've been filming out here for like, I don't know, an hour and a half, and this is the result. It gives you an idea of what's so hard to operate here. All the planes are grounded, they're saying we want to fly anywhere for 3 days.
It's taken years of preparation to get the scientists out here. Ships brought hundreds of tons of fuel and cargo to a remote ice shelf, then specialist snow vehicles travelling 1,000 miles over land across some of the toughest terrain, and toughest weather imaginable.
'Cause he was just going to make a phone call outside, okay?
But we just
Yes.
truck along day after day. Nobody really knows where we are, and then we just suddenly turn up.
The US provided air muscle, flying in the scientists and their equipment and ferrying everything down to the camps at the front of the glacier. Then, the really hard work began, digging snow and lots of it. The scientists need 10 tons of the stuff to fill what they call the flubber, a water container the size of a small swimming pool. A bank of boilers heats the water to just below boiling, and then it's sprayed down onto the ice to melt a hole almost half a mile down to where the ocean water meets the glacier. Only now can the scientists deploy their instruments. Only by taking measurements here can we hope to get accurate predictions of how sea level is going to rise in the future, even if it means arousing the curiosity of some of the creatures that live here.
In terms of the answers that we can produce over the next 6 years, and the savings that represents to people who are trying to predict sea level and build sea defences, this is a drop in the ocean and a really good investment.
This year's work has confirmed that warm seawater is melting the ice here increasingly rapidly, raising sea levels worldwide. The challenge now is for the rest of us, reducing greenhouse gas emissions and preparing for the rising oceans we will face in the decades to come.
One of Australia's most famous landmarks is about to undergo its biggest renovation yet. After 46 years of hosting international artists, the Sydney Opera House is getting a makeover to the tune of over $250 million. Channel 9's Lauren Thomasy has more.
Behind Bell Harbour and inside the Crown Jewel.
This really matters. This is a grand place. This is the symbol of Australia.
Prince, Peppa Pig, and Pavarotti have all performed in the Opera House Concert Hall. An impressive roll call, and after 46 years, it's time for a rebound.
It's a once-in-a-generation opportunity to upgrade our largest internal venue, the concert hall.
Bright and light is the breed, the World Heritage listed building careful to keep its defining elements. Like this purple carpet, here to stay, with the space to be opened up. A new lifted passageway will connect the concert hall to the northern foyer, an area previously inaccessible for those needing wheelchair access. Much of the magic that happens in the hall is created from here in the roof.
Well, at the moment, we are literally over the stage, and so what you can see here currently now is the winches and the various electronics that we use to light and automate the shows for the last 40 years or so.
Backstage, it's 70 systems out, replaced with state-of-the-art technology. In the heart of the hall, acoustic reflectors dubbed petals will be installed.
What we're going to do is to make everyone feel much more as if they're part of the experience.
While the stage itself will be lowered by 40 centimetres, giving the audience a better view. For close to 5 decades, this concert hall has dazzled and delighted. It's an impressive area now, but this multi-million-dollar renovation is set to take this space to a whole new level of awe.
We will be able to put on shows of the future. You know, the demands of performers are changing, and so what we're doing is going ahead of the curve.
All of the venues in the Opera House will remain open for the duration of the works. R&B singer Solange to perform in the concert hall one final time this Friday before the curtain comes down for now.
You found it up there.
Go to the mic and I in the day. Another super over and more super agony for the Black Caps says Kane Williamson's heroics fade away. And an epic thriller sends the top seed packing from the men's draw at the Australian Open.
Tonight is looking irresistible on one. First up,
How's that feel?
This is so cool.
just wait till she sees the next question. Then food for thought.
You never know here what they're going to do with your head. Are we meant to eat this?
And later,
It's a big jump.
The White Tiny Day Big Bargain Grab is on now at the warehouse. Save $40 on this Navigator South 6-person tent, get 30% on all pulls, and this Monza 6-burner barbecue now $199. Don't miss the White Tiny Day Big Bargain Grab on now at the warehouse.
If you're looking for more power, more space, or more seats,
The new CRV has more of everything, and there's never been a better time to buy with our 0 deposit 1.9% finance rate. Offer available for a limited time. Search Honda CRV 0. Tell me, when was the last time you looked down at the biggest blank canvas in your home, unlock the potential of your floor, and open the door to your dream home with flooring next Starting by the square measure.
Are you going to give the lid back to it? And say thank you again.
What can make you feel a bit unwanted? Wart Free is a precise treatment for warts on hands and feet with visible results in a week. Give your warts a big kick. Get Wart Free today at your local pharmacy.
Oh,
He does it.
good, how are you?
Refine your outdoors. Invest in Johnson Cousins outdoor solutions designed specifically
But your stuff
whether
where
it's
it
for
is.
home or commercial. Right here in New Zealand, you'll be investing in the very finest. And as the creators of Sky Movers technology, not only did we lift the symbol outdoor event, we created it. At Growler's Bakery, we make our bread the same way we always have, with care, creating hearty, honest bread worth savouring. Because at Growler's Bakery, we reckon you should enjoy every celebration. Let's do something to just get some more. Hey, Bill, Trip loves that because of peaches take four Oh, you're a listening Trip. These guys get paid weekly. So it works for them.
He loves movies, but not for anyone else. So he'd rather just do 1,000 things for himself, so drop them in. Yeah, it's sort of none of the stuff.
Call 0800 782 408 for a free brochure input. Getting your best morning habits are worth mixing up once in a while. We fix things. Oh my goodness, you know. Plenty of great textures like wheat, rye, sorghum and oats.
Covering what? They used to wash the come here,
We all want to make sure we keep our classes as long as possible.
How much is it like? One of the cool things is like how much like net to watch is just right like I came
I know what.
That's not policy.
What?
I think we can build a kid strong enough to bring Johnny D home.
About 40 minutes, about $9.
I'm not going to stop until I've done that.
And this is, we call. That's what if we're not busy.
Because I'm dead regular.
Yeah. I mean, if we're not busy, then we can find it folded. Otherwise, if it's not folded, you know.
Yeah. Who's live streaming the watch?
Williamson were charged to dig New Zealand out of the hole, smashing 95 from 48 balls in pursuit of a target of 179.
So you need to give that to the lady.
What are you doing now? Obviously related to this.
Yeah. So I'm a secret worker at the moment. And
But the captain's hard work was all undone in the final over, needing 2 runs from the final 3 innings. Couldn't have the winning
That
runs.
also links up, I guess.
Ending in tight scores,
so he
forcing a
goes
draw
to
to
Yeah.
and he's in the class, but he's not in my class.
Yeah.
This is what I do during school holidays. Yeah. It's not all the time, but sometimes.
And we are cruising to victory in the
I suppose, yeah, at least it's
series
useful
with
to
2
the
games to
workload.
spare.
Did you still hang out Dylan at all? Or? You said the other day he's not going to be fit, mate.
Yeah, no, he did have
He had Aaron for a bit.
yeah.
The Australians for keeping cricket fans at the under-19s World Cup in South Africa.
Oh, Joey, yeah.
To the semi-finals thanks to a strong performance from Christian Clark against the West Indies. The bowler took 2 wickets.
Yeah, he's not good mates at the real good mates at the
before hitting the winning runs.
Oh my god, because he's now got like kind of like I think that's
He's lost a lot of friends in the last 12 months. On his own bullshit. Oh really? How did yours make up?
The highest by number 10 in the tournament's history.
I know.
Yeah.
He's definitely there as well.
So now I think it's going to be
Met a lot of enemies that guy.
Oh my god.
The young Ruger makes the tip, so on principle, we got beef now.
Nadal's failed to make a semi-final of the Grand Slam for the first time in 2 years, losing to Dominic 13 at the Australian Open. The Austrian outgunned the world number 1 to book a spot on its first ever Grand Slam semi-final, winning with host Alexander Zverev. The legacy's Austrian candidate has built.
Chasing 20. Rafael is a sunset on the record in 20 Grand Slam title. But it's been 11 years since
So we're about to get this one.
Dominic Thiem is the latest to stand his way. Traditionally a clay court player, he's never been to another one of hard court before.
Oh yeah.
By being off something so different, Nadal was being outplayed and unusual, outplayed. We might see some better shots in this match.
Good treatment.
Thiem with the first set on time, into the second and the onslaught continued. Thiem's game on point, Nadal clearly not caught. A time violation didn't count. But after Thiem's second Nadal rally, the Spaniard showcases his very best.
I think if I was going to do that,
Thiem has been very poor. He's taken sets off Nadal and never reaches to the Grand Slam. Still he pushed on. Nadal forced the tiebreak, but finally, the third time of asking, Thiem
Across the road.
world number 1 beats him and heading home. Finally, this might continue his time.
Not real lazy on it. It's like the only try I hate
More
doing.
details have been revealed about the helicopter crash which killed Kobe Bryant and 8 others.
Yeah, experts during some of the like 30 guys start working late, so pretty good during the day at some point they come after work.
Before plummeting to the ground at high speed. Officials have also revealed the helicopter did not have its own awareness warning system. Meanwhile, the reports have identified the body of the America's Legion Bryant and retrieved the bodies of the other 8 victims. Among them, Bryant's 13-year-old daughter.
Since March last year.
World athletes have
We don't get the real good since Christmas, but
championships over the coronavirus outbreak.
draft it up, I got a piece of draft up the work that people take from sometime this week. If you're in the situation of how bad a communicator she is, you'd understand why I'm not doing this in person. We've never been able to have a real conversation in person without like shutting it down and derailing it. So at the end of the message, I say sorry to do this by messenger, but that's how this is ended. Soon to be, nope.
must be easier for you.
It would definitely be easier than whatever's going on at the moment. Fuck it. Yep. Anyway, I'm going to get back to work. I've just sort of like slipped away. I'm still like on the work Wi-Fi from here, so I can't be that bad.
Until next time. Yeah.
Protein supports muscle development, nutrient, one of the highest protein cereals. Introducing new future grade nuts and bolts trainings. Mix it up with nutrient savory snacks. Simply wait for half an hour or so. Now, press the button on the fully awake
you go. The secret to catching really good fish is in our sleek 8-point piece of technology. Our thrust motor that factory served with ingredients to take the right to where the big fish are. And the best part of owning a Conrad Meyer fish harvester, to haul in the line and head up and make it in there. Just this one batch of 12 good tailor fish, that is another $500 in prime fish per store.
Well, God knows the price of this now, I'd say.
You could easily pay over $4,000 for similar fishing systems like this. But you won't pay anything like that because we're going to build a specializer with a big call right now and you receive the Conrad Meyer fish harvester remote background and the tutorials and a guided tractor with all the bush traces and weights we need. But hold everything, you can save a massive 50% off your very own Conrad Meyer fish harvester right now. Yes, that's right, 50% off. That's our price. This is a strictly early time off and stock is extremely good. And in the call, don't forget to ask your operator about our current special offer on the super handy fish harvester beach boat. So don't waste the dollar minute. Call right now, 0800 008 009. That's 0800 008 009. Don't miss this great offer. 50% off your very own Conrad Meyer fish harvester. Call now, 0800 008 009. This offer is not available in stores, so call now.
Welcome back. Kanata Atumotu Trust is a group in Christchurch that helps address social isolation and health issues among the Pacifica community. One of the programs they run is Siva Samoa, which provides a range of social activities to support those who need it. Maddie Lloyd went and caught up with them.
It's Zumba, but not as you know it.
Some will song, some will dance moves, and yeah, they couldn't be happier.
Siva Samoa is a program run by Tangata Atumotu Trust, otherwise known as TAT, a Pacific health provider in Christchurch.
It's about working with our communities here in every region to be able to empower them about their health status, to be able to give them some tips on improving health outcomes.
According to the Ministry of Health, 65% of Pacific adults are obese, but this program hopes to change that.
Yeah, unfortunately, represented in all the roles and spectrum of roles, so it's really nice to actually come together and celebrate with good hearts through Pacifica.
Every week, TAP provides transport for Samoa and Matua, holds a Zumba session and provides a free lunch and health checks.
Well, it's about working on that experience space, so looking at health in terms of rather the area to cure being able to monitor, trying to look at it from a holistic point of view.
Originally designed for elders, Siva Samoa aims to address important health issues in the Pacific community.
Over kind of isolation, it's like, why not like people sitting at home during the day, families are at work, and they don't really quite know you, so it's a chance to come together, like a fellowship with each other, and to reconnect with their culture. Oh, I enjoy every moment.
And now they're opening the program up to the whole community.
So you can imagine how vibrant it all is. There's the colour and the laughter that you see. Everyone's having a ball. Yeah, it's not how good. This is how it's social kids and having fun.
And long may it continue. Maddie Lloyd, One News.
Atela, kia te ohi ana ka review out of there. Let's take a look at today's weather.
All the things that come to you.
are all you live on. So watch it. My favourite performance today. But not everyone will shine.
Amazing, amazing sounds. And you're too back into the okay. With a back to the silent version of Iris.
The new series, Expect a Celebrity, Friday, 7:30 on 1.
And for kids raised like me, Louise is not your God. And then, joy to the world for the normal, and for the hipsters, joy to the world. For the kids, Frosty the Snowman, and for you, Frosty the Snowman. Well, I didn't see Jack Frost nipping at your nip either. Oh, here, this one's my favorite. Santa Claus is coming. That stuff right there. No, that one said he's coming. Change, please.
Change, please. I'll pay my move on both my aircraft.
Wow. Your workers requires an awesome story as that exclusive.
What can I say, man? I'm still allowed to go with. Because I'm the one without my shirts.
Here you go. Have a nice holiday. My two kids love this time of year. And next Christmas, there will be free. It's a boy. My husband was so happy when I called him in Afghanistan. Man, happy here people are using it as a backroom of food stocks. Oh great, we can use this money to order more of our cupcake t-shirts. No, we're using that to buy people Christmas gifts. I was really looking forward to giving someone something that wouldn't require the follow-up penicillin shot. We need more shirts. These aren't really selling. The guy at table 4 said it's the perfect gift for a girl you're not in love with, just strictly banging. He got 3. I happen to know for a fact that everyone here is getting that stuff. Han came in with a small package today, and also he was carrying a gift bag.